Hello and welcome to Down to Earth. Our question this week is about plant tags. Viewer Amy contacted us about some confusion and a large disparity between the label accompanying her crepe myrtle and the information that she found about the plant in her online research. The tag listed her crepe myrtle as growing 12 to 15 feet tall, but she found online sources that indicated a mature size of 25 to 30 feet. Well, as you might guess, this made a big difference to her. A 10 to 15 feet difference in plant size really changes where a plant should be placed in the landscape. Unfortunately, this problem is usually the rule, not the exception. You might even hear me give different information on a particular plant that you see on the label or from other sources. So which is right, the label or the research sources? This is where you really need to use your skills of logic and give some careful thought to the situation. First, try to see where the plant was produced and understand the climate of origin. Did the plant originate in Northern California, like many of our plants do? If so, the plant may get larger in our lower elevation gardens where we have more warmth and sunlight. Another question to answer is, will you be able to give the plant ample water and space? That will also lead to a larger plant. Another area where the label often differs from your unique reality is in the planting instructions, such as full sun versus shade. Full sun on a label very rarely means the type of full sun that is common in our summers, but it might. So the best bet is to do a little research. If you can find someone with experience growing the plant in your climate, it will be better to trust that source than the label. Our plant this week is goldenball leadtree, Lucena retusa. Goldenball leadtree is a slender, shrubby plant which is usually trained to be a small tree. One of its many attractive qualities is that it's evergreen. I find that its wispy, light green, divided leaves instill a sense of peace in a light breeze. It's quite a delicate specimen when compared to our more beefy trees, and it looks great in the garden if given a place all its own to stand out and be a focal point. It also looks lovely when accompanied by smaller shrubs as accents. Goldenball leadtree is covered in fragrant, round yellow flowers from spring through summer. It normally stays around 15 feet tall and 5 to 10 feet wide, but depending on where it's planted and how much water and sunlight it receives, it may get up to 25 feet. It has an airy, billowy habit with small limbs that are easily broken in high winds. So this tree is best planted in a protected area, perhaps near your home or patio. It's also very drought and heat tolerant, requiring no to minimal supplemental irrigation. Augie's pet of the week comes from Dorsey and Susan at Hossbar Farms. Their two baby donkeys, Julian and Rose, are wonderful friends who also help in the gardens. They keep the pastures mowed, eat crop residues, and provide very high-quality compost material in return. Thanks, Dorsey and Susan. To do in your garden this week, it's a great time to plant some cool weather-loving herbs, such as chamomile, cilantro, and thyme. Those plants will do well for you all through the winter months and stay evergreen, giving you great source of herbs for your kitchen. We'd love to hear from you. Please visit klru.org/ctg to send us your questions, plants, or pets of the week.
Thanks, Daphne. Now let's check in with Tricia Shirey for Backyard Basics.